So basically, we'll talk about Bangladesh, the little small country that we're from, because this has been like 3 months I've been here in USA, and the most common question is that where are you from? So the answer is I'm from Bangladesh. And the next question is that where is that? So we will try to actually, within these 5 or 6 minutes, we'll try to grab some space in your memory to just fit in some of the incidents of like how it is in Bangladesh, how people actually live there, how actually live their life. We'll try to fit in these things in this little space that we can make. So there's the flag of our country, you can see the screen. And moving on to the answer of this question, that where is Bangladesh? So Bangladesh, you can see that it's so tiny that in the world map you can see there's a red dot. So if we just zoom into that red dot, we can see the map on the upper right corner. So this is the map of our country. And as for the location, it's like we're in the country of Asia. We are in the southern part of the Asia. And if you want to know that what are the big countries that we have just beside us, yes, we have beside us India at one part, another part we have Myanmar, and at the bottom part we have Bay of Bengal, the part of Indian Ocean. So that's about Bangladesh. So probably you can say that yes, I know Bangladesh now, where it is. So the next thing, this is about how Bangladesh is in terms of its land and people. So just to make it clear and easy to understand, we tried to make a comparison between Illinois State and Bangladesh. It's so small that yes, we're close to Illinois State in terms of the land area, but actually we're 1,000 square miles smaller than the Illinois State. But in terms of people, we're like 12 times more. We have 12 times more people in Bangladesh within the same area as Illinois has. So it's like you can imagine that how many people, like 161 million people, they're trying to fit in a place like Illinois State. So we have the capital, we call it Dhaka, and Dhaka is like one of the crowded places in the world. So this is like a very regular scenario of a busy street in Dhaka. You can see that all the hairs like moving around here and there. So personally, I'm from Dhaka. I've lived there for the last 11 years there. So when I actually landed on the Chicago O'Hare, that was my expression. Okay, you have a very nice city, but where are the people? So moving on that, so in that crowded place, you can see that seemingly it doesn't have any rule there. It seems like how do actually people live there with so many people fitting into that place? But we have our own things. We have our own colors of life. We have different perspectives. So we try to share some of the colors from our life, some of the things that we do there differently than you. So first thing, basically we have this, we call it rickshaw. It's kind of cart that is pulled by a human being. So this is kind of, you may find it very interesting if you just ever go to Bangladesh or the Dhaka, because this is by shape it's different, but the interesting thing is that each and every part of it is like colored with dazzling colors. So it's kind of a moving painting that's moved around the Dhaka everywhere. So, and the interesting thing is that they actually paint on the back of the rickshaw different celebrities and everything. And if you're lucky, you can see that there's we have this character from Breaking Bad in the back of the rickshaw. So it's kind of crazy. And the next thing that we have, like, what do you eat there? So in terms of food, yes, it's like a lot of spicy. It's way more spicy than what you have here. And the image that you see is like very traditional food. We usually don't have this food, but very occasionally we have it. So our food is dominated by mostly rice, and then fish, and then vegetable. We're not that much meat eater. And this one is, we call it pickle, but it is entirely different from what you call pickle here. It's way more spicier, and it tastes really good to me. I don't know whether you can actually bear it or not. The next things we call this, there are different names, and these are like street foods. They have their own colors and taste. So if you just go walk into the streets, like the cities of Bangladesh, Dhaka, Chittagong, you can find these street foods everywhere. Then you have the caution that if you just want to taste it, just take it at your own pace because it's really spicy. And the last thing, we have these things, we call it in our language pita. So I don't know what you can actually, how you can relate to it, but today I had this pancake in the USA for the first time. So I think you can actually call these things different versions of pancakes, but we have like hundreds of varieties of these pancakes, or what we call pita. So, okay, moving on to the things that what we do, how do we actually celebrate, what are the things that we do there. So the biggest cultural festival that we have is the first day of our Bengali calendar year. So we call it Pahela Boishakh. So it's like the first day of Boishak, which is the name of the first month. So Pahela Boishak is that we start the celebration unlike you. You started from the 11 a.m. like at midnight, but we started from when the sun actually rises. So it's like very morning. Early in the morning, we take out a procession with this colorful traditional masks and other stuff, and people actually get dressed like what I'm wearing here. We call it Punjabi. So it's quite common in India and Pakistan as well. So we wear this, but the boys and the girls, they mostly use a wear shari and they just come onto the procession. Moving on to the next thing, we have, we celebrate on the February 21st, the Mother Language Day. So probably we are the only nation in this world who actually had to shed their blood to protect their right to speak in their own language. So our language is Bengali, and in 1952 we had, we were shocked at by the then governing political party. So it is moving forward that in 1999, UNESCO actually announced it as International Mother Language Day. So we celebrate it February 21st each year. And the monuments that you see, there's a monument that we actually go there and just put the flowers there as a symbol of respect to the mothers, language mothers. So moving on to so forth, so what we have discussed is all about that how we actually lead our life there, how a regular Bangladeshi person's life could be. And now let's see that what this small country actually gives us in terms of its natural things. Unlike many other countries, we have like 6 seasons there. So without that, you have the summer, winter, you have monsoon, but we have like autumn and late autumn. And these 6 seasons have their own different colors. They change the colors of the nature. But one thing that we don't have, and I guess you'd feel like blessed that we don't have, is that we don't have snowfall there. So I'm really waiting to see the snowfall for the first time in my life. Probably it's not a good idea to wait. So moving on to the next thing, that we also own the biggest mangrove forest on Earth. So what is mangrove forest? That's the first question. Mangrove forest is like, unlike regular forest, this forest is you can find it on the coastal areas, and it grows in the saline water. So we have the bigger portion of the mangrove forest in our country, and it is the house of like one of the very endangered species of the tiger. We call it Royal Bengal tiger. So that's all from us. That's what we have and what we do there usually. And we'd like to wrap up our presentation with a video. So. Okay, so we'll try to play the video. Probably there are some technical issues and others. So that's all from my part, and thank you for your patience, and hopefully you enjoy whatever I say and could learn something new. And we call it Dhanyabad when you say thank you. So in this video you can see the Bengali word for thank you. Thank you all.